Hey, how's it going? So there's a book I read by Scott Adams, the guy behind the Dilbert Comics, and it's titled How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big. And it just reminded me that sometimes we go through life and we feel like we're not quite succeeding as we want to. Sometimes we feel like we're failing, but actually realize that every knowledge works, every experience works. What does that mean? It means that sometimes we go through things that are not pleasant, that are not encouraging, and we feel like, we're not quite at the stage we should be. But I also want to encourage you that sometimes we think we're not doing well, but actually there's still a work done within us. That's it. That's the word. So Myron Golden, you can look him up on YouTube, very encouraging guy. He mentioned that all work works. Sometimes work works on you and sometimes work works for you. Sometimes when you go through things that feel like failures, realize that it's not necessarily a failure. It's that work was done on you and in you. At the very least, you've learned how not to do something. At the very least, you've gained experience in an area that you didn't have before. And you have a way of learning from that experience and then moving on and then building on that. Sometimes you're going to have to fail in a few things before you get to where you want to get to. But trust that all experience that you have and that you're going through works. It's working in you and working for you. I just wanted to leave you with that. Just remember, whenever you feel like you're failing or you feel like you're not quite where you thought you would be, realize that work is working in you. Now, the book I mentioned at the beginning of this video was by Scott Adams. And in that, he talked about the many failures he went through in life before he finally got to the part where he was actually finding that he's found his stride and he's doing very well. Sometimes we go through that. For some people, it feels like, from day one, they set off and they're doing very well. And then for other people, it takes time. For some people, it's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of feeling inadequate. It's a lot of feeling like you're not quite where you're supposed to be. But realize that all work works. I'm really glad I heard that from Myron Golden. All work works. Everything that you've gone through, everything that you're still going through is working in you, even if it doesn't feel like it's working for you in that moment. You'll learn from it. The important thing is to not let yourself be down about whatever it is you're going through, but actually pick yourself up and learn from that experience and go through. Things are going to be hard. Life, well, not all the time, but a lot of times life is hard, particularly when you're moving towards something that's unfamiliar, when you're breaking territory, when you're, breaking new ground. Things tend to be difficult. Difficult because you're not used to it. But then in working at it, you build muscle, you build strength, you get better and better. And before you know it, you're able to achieve the thing you want to do. So I just wanted to share that with you today. I just felt to encourage somebody out there that all work works. Keep going, keep moving, keep learning from your experiences, and keep trusting that all the effort that you're putting in will eventually amount to something. It may not necessarily look the way you expected it to look, but it will all amount to something. All right. Just thought I'd share that. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that this can go out to other people who may be interested in this. All right. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.